Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Imagine you were in charge of a department and you were told that if one of the things you wanted to do would be a sheer unmitigated disaster, that it would overwhelm the system and that everyone would think it was a really bad idea. You'd think, oh, I won't do it then, would you? You go, oh, no, I won't, because I'm not an idiot. As of course, unless you're in the SNP, at which point you're going to go, yay, that's exactly what we want. Because it's been revealed that the SNP have been told that releasing prisoners, especially dangerous prisoners, early would cause chaos, would completely overwhelm an already dangerously overwhelmed housing service issue. They knew that homelessness would be a major problem. They knew there'd be massive recidivism and more crime. They knew that victims from previous crimes would be put back at risk. They knew it would be unpopular with the public. They knew it would cause problems down the line. But they still went ahead and did it, even though they were warned at every stage by many different people. Don't. Because, of course, it's got nothing to do with, oh, we need this, we need that. No. It's the destruction of Scotland. It's the deliberate destruction of Scotland by the SNP. Angela Constance was warned about, for example, the huge pressures on the homelessness services if hundreds of cons, prisoners, we call them what you like, lags, were released early. Didn't care, went ahead, fast-tracked it, released them all out, and of course we saw that one of them, I think within 24 hours, had committed murder. That murder's on the hands, and the blood is on the hands of Angela Constance. Now, they've been blasted for this. They ignored all the warnings. They ignored all the advice. And they just pushed it. The concerns were raised, really, about the impact of the law on victims as well. Again, the Nats just said, nah, we don't care. We don't care about victims. They can be victimised again. That's not what it is. Got to clear those jails because we're going to need to put a lot more people in because a lot of people are saying things against us. We need to get the dissidents locked up. I suppose all these old jails now are going to be emptied of murderers and rapists and filled up with people who make snide comments, basically. When society finally does break down in Scotland and when crime becomes the norm, and when it is a failed third world state, it's next Thursday in case you're wondering, people will look back and say, who was to blame? And then you have to look at the SNP and go, oh yeah, it was them, wasn't it? But this is what happens when you get these idiots. They think they know best. All the emails have been released, you can see them. The emails are there saying, don't do this, don't do it. She did it. Arrogance, conceit, the delusion of self-divinity. You know, I have become a minister of state. And it's almost like their apotheosis, isn't it? I am a god, get on your knees and praise me, for I know everything and I am the bestest ever. Release all the prisoners. Is that wise? Yes. They're going to kill people. Don't care. Angela Constance, you're an absolute. You're absolute. Thanks very much. Speak to you soon. Bye.